caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the
Hey guys, I'm Jatova.
Teron.
And we're Double or Nothing. So today we have a topic that is important for marriage, y'all. Okay, so when we started this YouTube channel, we started with sharing you guys about our 15-year anniversary. And we were recommitting ourselves to each other. We decided to do that in a different kind of way. We decided not to do a ceremony and invite family and friends, but we decided to just kind of record and share publicly with our family and friends and you guys about how we were going about taking a time to reflect and to think about the years, to like go over our memories and reminisce. We went to some places that were like some of our first dates, some of the places we love to eat at and places that we love to go. We've also been enjoying things with our children, and we've just been focusing on each other and love and marriage and what marriage means and what it means to be married. So with all that being said, today we're talking about dating and how important it is to keep dating when you're married. So, Teron, would you like to talk first about dating, or do you want me to just take it?
Yes, I will. Dating is important because the woman or my wife always wants to feel like I'm pursuing her. Okay, so when I was pursuing her, hey, do you want to go out on a date? Can I take you out on a date? So the woman always feel like, oh, you know, you're not doing the things you was doing at the beginning when you got me and stuff. Man, we get it. So therefore, pursue throughout the whole marriage, throughout the whole relationship. That's what makes the woman feel like we still interested, that love is not lost, it's not gone, it's still there. And as a woman, I guess that makes her feel, you know, special or feel good. I'm sure it does.
It does. And what I've learned is pursuing is a lot different after we've been married for 15 years versus versus when we were first dating, because when we first met, it was just easy. Like, y'all, I thought he was pursuing me. He wasn't really doing nothing. He was just doing that lip service, running game. Yeah.
Running game, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he was doing that little service, and it was easy because back then we were getting to know each other, and we were like, we could talk forever. Like, we didn't want to get off the phone. We just wanted to spend our time with each other, getting to know each other. And somebody might have been saying a lot of things that I wanted to hear. We ain't gonna say nobody's name, but I think they said a lot of things that I wanted to hear. And I was like, oh, this guy is perfect. He's into all the things I'm into. And yeah, but anyway, that's another story. But you said with kids, it's very different with kids because, for one, you have to remember. For us, this is for us, we have to remember to pursue each other because, like,
quality time, a long time,
aside from the kids,
all of that, that's right.
Yeah, because like when we're doing things like just in our everyday life at home, like the lines get blurred with the kids because they kind of take up a lot of our time. We find ourselves trying to wake them out to go to bed. And so that takes up our time because we be tired. We need our sleep. We need our rest. So what we've done is we have a day of the week that's our date day, and while the kids are at school, because now all of our boys are at school, and so what we do is on that day, that's the day we go out and we date and we do whatever we want to do.
Hang out, that's right.
Yeah. And this is very enjoyable for us because we don't have to focus on our children. Like, we don't have to do that 4 count in our head while we're out. We just get to enjoy each other. We get to have fun. And I believe I'm a little different when it's just me and him versus when our children are there. I'm a little more on alert and a little more serious because we got 4 kids, and so I'm having to, make sure the kids are straight or whatever. And so when we don't have the children with us, like, it's just a little more relaxed, a little more fun, and we get to make googly eyes at each other.
Focus on each other.
Yeah, we don't make googly eyes at each other anymore, but you know, we get
We
to
do on
just.
Fridays.
You think we do? Maybe we do. Maybe that's why people be looking at us all funny. You think so? I don't know. But anyway, it is very important, y'all. It's important to pursue each other. That's the important part. Because, y'all, I like to be pursued, but I could use some more effort in pursuing my husband, too. Like, that's just the honest
I
truth.
want to be pursued too.
He does. He probably doesn't care about the type of things that I care about as it pertains to pursuing. His pursuing is a little different than mine. But it is important that I pursue him too, and that I take the time to show him that I want him, to show him that I'm interested.
And you have to pursue or give the person or love that person how they want to be loved. I can't pursue her the way I want to be pursued, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I might be like, shoot, you know, I want to go to football game. So, hey, I'm going to pursue my wife. I'm going to entice her with some tickets to a game. That's not what she wants. Now, she wouldn't mind doing it for me,
games.
but, you know, I know she's more into like ballets and maybe a concert or something else. So that's why I want to pursue her with, is something that she's interested in, something that she likes. So
yeah, because I'm more artsy and
like
museums and art.
shows, yeah.
You're more sportsy and active, and so that's why most of the time when, like, if I do gifts for you, they typically are like games and tickets to games or something that's like more physical, because I know that's what you like.
That's right.
Yeah. So guys, pursuing might also mean that you are taking the time to romance each other. And it's very important that you take the time, because like if you have children, if you work, if you guys have busy schedules, or you guys like maybe work at different times, or whatever the case may be, it's a little harder to find the time to be romantic with each other. But it's important that you do. It's important that you, even if it's as small as, you know, just like a lunch, like grabbing a lunch time together,
that's right.
and just spending that time with each other at lunch, even if it has to be for 5 minutes, y'all. It's very important. Anything else you want to say about the romance part?
No, because I think the romance part is more difficult for the men, because I don't think we're really naturally romantic, so we have to be cautiously romantic. Think about the woman, and you know, just doing the things that we know y'all want, you know, like the rose petals, you know, the candles, bubble bath, stuff like that. I don't naturally think of things like that on my own, you know. So when I think about romance and, you know, just being so romantic, I kind of think of those things to, you know, maybe set up for or give to her, because I know that's what she likes, what she wants. So.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that most men aren't romantic, because like there might be a lot of men who are.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but for the ones that's not naturally romantic, like myself, I have to think about it. It has to be a thought of mine to do. You know, some guys might, you know, they might wake up and say, I'm gonna go get my wife some flowers today, and I might get away flowers every day. I just don't have that mentality to do something like that. So I have to think about it. You know, it has to just, light bulb got to go off in my mind and say, maybe I should get my wife some flowers today.
I don't know why the light bulb does not go off in his head.
It might go off once a year, but like I said, I know something that she would like more often, but I have to be aware to do it to get it done. Because if I don't, it's not going to happen. So,
yeah,
that's one thing I'm working on, is the romance side of the relationship.
Yeah, and then for me, I have to like just extend some grace, because like he's a man, he's a guy. It's not his personality to be into like some of the sentimental things or doing things in the sentimental way that I personally like it. And so I do have to extend him grace. I used to not extend him grace though, y'all. Like I used to just be like, Like, just
Wait a minute.
yeah, like, just why? Like, what's wrong with you? But I also have to remember that, like, that's not necessarily his personality. And so you guys, it might be, you know, it might be flip-flop in your relationship, where it might be the woman who is not as sentimental and romantic, but you as the man are. That's perfectly okay. You just have to take into account, like, the personality of your spouse, so that you can recognize when they are actually putting in that effort and they are doing what they can do to pursue you. And that has to be okay. You know, if you're accepting your spouse as they are, that has to be okay. Now, if they're just flat out not trying, that's a different story. I don't agree with that, but we'll talk about that another day. So, anything else you wanted to share?
That's all I got.
So, what I do want to say to you guys is just a little backstory on us. And we've shared this in previous videos. So, if you have not taken the time to subscribe to Double or Nothing, then I want you to subscribe right now. Subscribe so that you can see all the videos that we share, and then go back and watch some of our previous videos, because we actually share a little bit of a backdrop of our story and how it was in the beginning of our marriage. And that we were married young, so we were married in our early 20s. That's pretty young, because early 20s, we're still getting to know ourselves. Like, I still feel like I'm getting to know myself at this level in my life. And so that comes in levels. You know, at your early 20s, you are getting to know yourself at that age. And then late 20s, you're getting to know yourself at that age. And so we were married young. So if you guys were married young, then keep watching and hear some of the things that we share. And I say, take what's for you. Take what applies to, you know, maybe some of the experiences that you've had, and just use the wisdom that's for you, and the rest just throw it out. Also, we experienced, like, just in the beginning of our marriage, we struggled in the very beginning, and it was really a process for us. You know, for whatever reason, it took us a while for it to click and for us to get it. And so if it has taken you a while to just really get acclimated to each other, or if you're going through certain issues in your marriage in the beginning, keep watching, because we're really just sharing some of the steps that we took to get through. And some of those, it wasn't necessarily that we were taking steps, it was that we just didn't know until later on down the line. And once we got it, once we had that revelation, then we were able to start applying those tips and those things to our life. So it's for you. If it's for you, keep watching. Keep watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and come back again. We're here every Tuesday. Anything else you want to say, babe? I took up a lot of
Stay
talk
tuned.
time.
That's it.
As y'all can see, I like to talk. He doesn't. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.
I'm recording you right now. Just gotta warm up a little bit, y'all.
Always that one. Wow. Got you too.
Gutter.
Y'all, do y'all see that score? I didn't lose by that much. It don't mean anything. Let me tell y'all, he was, every time it was my turn to go hit, or every time he would go and throw it to take his ball, he would come rubbing on me, y'all, getting all my good stuff so he can do good. Took all my little juice. Took all my little, your finger touched my lip. I don't want a bum bump. All right, y'all.